Hello grade 12s, welcome back to part 2, a little bit more challenging aspects of the steps, the interior and the arch of this temple. Let's start at the bottom with the steps. The first thing that I want to do is follow my process, is do the heights to the center. So take the step height across to my center line. Now it's going to be on the pink line, which means I must project this to the right vanishing point. Now we can take the length measurements down. There I've taken my points to my stationary point and I'm ready to project them. Now this edge on the window is our most important aspect. So from the corner it's going down to the lowest step. From this corner, same process, down to the lowest step. Now at this corner it now turns into a blue line as well, meaning that we need to project it to our left vanishing point. Now we've got to remember that this step is also going in, up, to find where it needs to be. So let's project this corner, the heights in to our left vanishing point. Now we can find where they are touching specifically. So there's this point touching over here. Now what we can do to check is take this corner, it's a purple line, pink line, and we take it to our right vanishing point. This point we're going to hope is going to line up with this point. Okay, there we have it. Extend it down. The inside step here. So there we have the step. It's going across, up and across. So from this intersection now, I'm going to draw that line away from my right vanishing point. Okay, away from my right vanishing point, and the lowest step also away from our right vanishing point. And there we have our steps. I'm just going to darken those. And the last little aspect here. And remember again, from that corner, take it away from our right vanishing point. And there are our steps. I'm now looking at the opening with the arch. I'm projecting the corner, the center line, the inside edge and the outside edge on the right hand side to my stationary point, But now I need to do my heights. Now once again, the problem with the height is that the shape is not touching the window, the edge of the shape in contact with the picture plane. I'm going to then choose between taking it to the window, which we did on this to find the walls there, or I'm going to do the false center method. I'm going to choose the false center method, and I'm going to project across this side Y so that I don't have to find each extra point when I'm going to do my semicircle for the arch. So let's project this across here. So that'll be my false center. Take it down to the height that I'm going to need. At the height that I need, I'm going to then project across. And take those points to my right vanishing point. So this is the highest point of my arch. This is the lowest point of the arch and the end of the vertical sides of the door. I'm going to get that inside shape and outside shape of the door. Here's the outside edge. Here is the inside wall. This edge actually lines up with this edge. So here is the opening that we have for the door. We've done the usual thing that we've done to a semicircle or circle and put our pizza slices in. I'm now going to take a height across to my false center that I created on the side. There are those heights. I'm going to work with one height at a time. We've got the highest point and I've projected my center line down so I know there's my highest point. So let's take this height. We now need to find where those points are specifically on our shape here. So we need to do our pizza slices here as well. I've done my semicircle, divided my pizza slices, and then taken that point back to the wall. And I can now project those points down. I've taken the next point in from the wall on both sides and projected them down. And that is the height that I've projected here. So I need to take this corner to it there. And the same on the other side. There are those 2 points. Next height. The next height is going to be these 2 points. Follow the steps. Take it down to stationary point where it hits the picture plane. We stop. Now let's project those points down. So it's to our next height level. There's the point. Here's the next line. Just follow it carefully. And there we have our arch. I'm just darkening those lines now. Please use your flexi curve or French curve to do this. Missed that one. to get the shape on the inside, we could go and find all the points from the given shape. However, I tend to do it a little bit differently. I'll take the corners that I have, project them to the left vanishing point in this case, and we now need to mark off the length on those lines. So I'll take my paper trammel, get my measurement, and then line it up on the line and mark it off. And this one is falling pretty much on that line. And there is the inside bit that we can see. And there is your completed archway. Now we just have to finish off on the inside here. On the inside, I now need to find, in particular, this corner of this chair inside the temple. The fortunate thing about this line here, the inside wall, that we'll see a little bit of, is that it lines up with this edge. So later on, when we need to get that, we can just find that point from the stair and project along that line and fill in any inside wall that we might see. So let's find this point here. I'm going to create a false center. I don't think it particularly matters which side we're going to go to. And hang on a sec, that's great news. That hits in line with the door. So I can extend the line from my door backwards. Here's the line from my door, project it back. Now let's find the specific point. Take the corner, project it to your stationary point. Where it hits the stationary point, here is that stool. Our problem is that we need to find the height so I need to just get the height that the stool is going to be at. There's the height. So that was a false center. Took it down to the height of the chair. Took the height of the chair. Now project it to. And there it is. At this corner, remember it's going to be going in both directions. So that's the part going to the left vanishing point. From this side, it's going to be coming to the right vanishing point. And the same at the bottom. So there's that little piece of the chair. And the last thing I want to do is just get that inside little wall. Now, I don't know if we're going to see any of this. No. So remember I said from in line with the step to the vanishing point. And finish off the chair in an outline. And there is the completed view of the 2017 trials.